gang? Hello from Lucy.
Hello.
So, welcome again to another visit with Mr. V. We're in the middle of Monopoly Land. Near Atlantic City, right? And what are we doing today? We're here to see...
Lucy.
See what? Lucy!
Lucy!
Look! Look! Look!
Check out her butthole.
America's best roadside attraction, voted number one. We beat out what?
Wheat Jesus.
Wheat Jesus.
Wheat Jesus. We beat out Wheat Jesus.
This is why we come to Jersey with friends, right? Right? Because what'd you point out? History. Look at this. Whose keys are these? Are these your keys? Leave a comment. Leave a like.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
There's elephant puppet. I get that one. This one? I get bread.
You like the small?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's another good idea.
The height of the railing didn't make code. And we couldn't make the railing.
Look at all the Lucy merch, you guys.
That would all
Yeah.
So they allowed
Get
us to
$97
put people up instead and give it additional height.
Show your true colors.
Yes.
So I've always known about the existence of Lucy the elephant, but as usual with these visits, I don't know a whole lot of specifics. So we're going to head up inside and take a tour here in a moment, and you're welcome to come along with us.
Did you get that elephant crossing?
I did.
Okay.
Historical marker. Pause and read it. Right here next to the South Atlantic City Camden Atlantic Railroad. Are these the actual tracks from back in the day? And there's Lucy's butt. What's that? Lucy's not a Pokestop? Wait, Lucy is a Pokestop.
Yeah, she's in gym.
But this...
This is not.
She's a gym? But this is not. Do you play Pokemon Go?
Lucy?
If so, come see Lucy.
Spin and touch her butt.
Say hello. First thing I want to do is just touch Lucy and see. Oh, she's kind of got a vinyl vinyl covering now. I don't think this is original. Oh, look, her nails are painted. How cute. Are you watching my videos?
Yeah. I don't know what Puff the Magic Dragon is.
You don't?
Does he live by the sea?
Apparently he lives in Honolulu Bay. Honolulu, as my mom says. Well, Des, what do you think?
I like her tongue.
Her what?
Her tongue.
Her tongue?
I never noticed.
That's Des. Des is drawn to her butt window
Yeah.
and her tongue.
She even has vent holes.
Vent holes? What do you?
Vent holes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ventilation.
Ah.
I
You
like
never noticed her
how
tongue?
her box
She
is
breathes from
family
the front
friendly.
and exhales
Her
from
what?
Her box is family friendly.
Her boxes? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Her box.
Oh, back here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at
Her
that.
lady box.
Oh. I think this is the last tour coming out. We'll be going in soon enough. I wonder who JAF is.
Painter.
Is that a?
He's the person that painted the nails.
Is that like a? Try and look at that tongue.
No, she's just friendly.
She's pretty big, huh? Look at that.
In 1881, James Lafferty, a Philadelphia engineer and inventor, built Elephant Bazaar, which was Lucy's first baby. Lafferty's patented design was based on the world-famous circus elephant, Jumbo. The elephant would be the center point of this new real estate business. Let's take a look at the world of James Lafferty in 1881. There were only 38 states in America. 3 men served as president of the U.S. in 1881. Rutherford Hayes, James Garfield, and Chester Arthur. Thomas Edison began construction of a generator plant in New York City that would power his new invention called a light bulb. Car carriages gave way to automobiles. Air travel in the 1950s opened up new vacationing possibilities. Atlantic City started to see a decline in tourism, so did Lucy. By 1962, Lucy was condemned. She sat for an additional 7 years until 1969, when she faced imminent destruction.
So this is not Lucy's original spot. This is actually her third spot. Her first spot was the brick high-rise building to my right, your left, or behind or front, that brick high-rise building there. On the beach directly in front of it, that was Lucy's original spot. It took Mr. Lafferty over a year to build her. He used 1 million pieces of cedar wood, 12,000 square feet of tin. She does have 13 closets that are original to her and 17 windows that are original to her. The fan favorite window of everyone at Lucy the Elephant is the window behind the tail here. We call it the pain in the butt at Lucy, or as my youngest affectionately calls it, the booty butt window.
You should have a slide coming out of there.
Yeah, right?
You are not the first person who has pointed it out. I actually, over the fall, I actually had a bunch of kids ask me for Lucy's birthday, because we are a nonprofit, if they could pay to drop chocolate cake out of the window.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, Lucy was brought over here in 1970. The land that she was sitting on was actually sold to a property developer. The Gertsons decided that they were done with all the real estate in Jersey and they were ready to retire and move to Florida. So in about 30 or so days, we were able to move Lucy over here. It took us 8 hours to move her the 2 blocks to this location that she's at today.
2 blocks away to Decatur Avenue, where she stands today. It was a major media event and even made the coveted back page of Life magazine that summer. Now the real heavy work began to restore Lucy. 4 more years and Lucy finally reopened to the public. In 1976, Lucy was granted the honor of being designated as a National Historic Landmark.
So she underwent a heavy restoration from 1970 to 1974. In 1975, everything was completed, and in 1976, she was finally put on the National Historic Register. So as you go up here, check out on the left-hand side, that's actually Lucy's original ticket booth that was put in the 1900s. And it was actually the Gertson children and Hattie, our original tour guide. She was the one, they were the ones that would give, okay, perfect, would give you your tour. And back then, tours cost 10 cents.
So Lucy is the #1
roadside attraction according to the USA Today.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. So.
We beat out what?
Wheat Jesus.
Wheat Jesus.
Wheat Jesus. We beat out Wheat Jesus.
And what's your name?
My name is Beth.
Beth.
Yes,
Beth.
Beth.
Beth, thank you so much.
You're so
yeah,
welcome.
Thanks. Ooh, look at this. Is the original ticket booth.
You good?
Ooh, it's a tight squeeze. Here we go. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at all the wood in here and the lighting. Oh, it smells old, historic. Look at this, you guys. Wow.
On the beach one day, I think I was in the ocean swimming with my friends, and I happened to look down the beach and see an elephant, and I thought, my goodness, it needs to be repaired. It was terrible. I was shocked to see the condition that it was in, and I spoke to my friend, and I said, don't you think somebody ought to do about it?
Please check in with Lucy on her website. Like Lucy on Facebook.
So welcome to the reception area of Lucy the elephant. She looks a little bit bigger than your daughter, right? Most people walk in there and you think she's going to be this 8x8 little room, but she's actually pretty long. So from the TV to the window, she's about 40 feet long by 18 feet wide. Probably the funnest part of Lucy is that Lucy was a summer home for a British doctor and his family, and Lucy did have a second floor installed, so the house doors here on either side of me were lowered down to the ground, and the second floor was installed right on top. Towards the front here, those round circles, that was the kitchen area, then you had the dining room, the living room, and most likely a library, keeping within the time period. Down here is actually the sleeping level, so Lucy has 4 bedrooms. Each one of these triangle doors here is a bedroom. 3 of them have closets, and 1 of them has a bathtub. That is Lucy's original bathtub. That is cast iron, and it was custom made.
Tell me about the other elephants.
So Elephantine Colossus was built in Coney Island, New York. It was Mr. Lafferty's biggest elephant. She was 122 feet tall. She had 7 floors and 31 rooms.
Well, compared to Lucy then.
Yeah.
3 times as big.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was also known to have a roller coaster around her, and her claim to fame in the newspaper was that she was had 25 eliminated by 25 lights. Unfortunately, she did burn down in a fire in about 1896, which is really depressing. So she was very cool. And Light of Asia was built in New Jersey. Light of Asia was not built by Mr. Lafferty. The architect who built her was named Thomas Reger. Now he built her in South Cape May, and if anybody knows anything about South Cape May no longer exists. But it was marsh, and you can only access it during low tide. So Light of Asia never took off.
Oh wow.
The reason why Light of Asia looks so different than her other sisters is because Mr. Lafferty's stipulation was you cannot build her to look exactly like my elephants. Hence why she looks part aardvark.
Yeah, her face is kind of funny. Look at the.
And the paint color is very fun on it. Mr. Lafferty, in his wisdom and thinking, wanted his animal homes to be as authentic as possible. So when you walk inside of Lucy, you are walking inside of an actual elephant. So this is gastrointestinal paint. And yes, it is on the National Historic Register. So
Gastrointestinal pink.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Because of that guy right there.
Right. The unions would leave a dollar bill for good luck. Well, because Lucy is Lucy, they gave us a $5 bill for extra luck.
That makes
We have 140,000 people that visit every year.
Wow.
And between 40 and 45 that actually tour Lucy yearly.
They come all the way up inside.
Yeah. And that doesn't count special events, weddings, things like that.
Wow. So support Lucy, everyone. Here's the address.
Restaurant turns speakeasy at night next to her. And every time you break the law, you run the risk of getting caught, right? Well, a few years after she decided to skirt the law, she was actually arrested. So she was raided by the police and found this piece of it.
And upstairs, look at that. Look at the people. All right, we're going upstairs. Another tight squeeze through here.
Welcome to the best view on all of Margate. I was forced to hike up those stairs, huh? Stepping on the back. So actually today you can see all the way down to about Wildwood Crest and Cape May. There's that hotel in the distance there. Go to your left, those teeny tiny buildings there are Wildwood and Cape May. In fact, on a clear day after a storm, you can see all the way down to the Cape May Lighthouse.
Okay, now we're looking for Victorian graffiti. Let's see here. See how I can get this. Oh, I see a little bit right there. Victorian graffiti.
And then, as always, everyone always asks me about the water tower that is affectionately known as Baby Lucy. And she has graced that water tower since June 13th, 1983.
Wow, straight down. This is like climbing the Statue of Liberty, not that I ever have. I've seen the outside. Look, I got my official card. I climbed Lucy. All these closets down the legs here. Storage. Drop straight down. Again. What are you doing? Get up, you nosy girls. All right, let's go. We made it. Well, that was fascinating. We got to climb up inside an elephant, the world's largest elephant and probably the oldest one in America, and the #1 roadside attraction, Lucy the elephant. We'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting with Mr. V.